Hello, my name is Alexander McKinney, and today I will be talking about facilities for senior citizens. You see, around the country, facilities for senior citizens just doesn't seem readily available. I know myself that I could not count any facilities in the area around me that I could take one of my grandparents to go and feel safe that they'll be comfortable and they'll be able to interact in social activities. You see, there's like three types of facilities around the country that senior citizens are typically put into. There are long care facilities, independent living facilities, and skilled nursing facilities. Now, out of these three facilities, most senior citizens would feel comfortable living in an independent living facility. These types of facilities, senior citizens are allowed to pretty much live their daily lives, just they have some aid that can take care of them if they need it. These types of livings they should be able to do things like wash their clothes, feed themselves, bathe themselves. These things are what they need to be able to do to live in this type of facility. Other types of facilities are assisted living where they need to require just a little bit of help and care to do some daily life activities such as bathing or taking medication. See, around the country there aren't very many of these types of facilities that senior citizens can get into or have access to without feeling like they are somewhat not independent anymore. And that's not what they need in their lives. There are some organizations such as Care in California that look to provide many elderly individuals with the types of facilities that they can be safe and have the care they need to survive. See, surviving is something that many elderly people need today, and it's just not as important to some individuals. Now, another type of care that many people see around are nursing homes. Now, nursing homes, they aren't exactly the best type of care that people can get. See, nursing homes, they require attention from skilled physicians or maybe physical therapists and nurses that sometimes aren't as into their job as they should be. And when in a nursing home, elderly people need to feel safe and comfortable. In a nursing home, usually they have just came from the hospital or suffering from an illness just like dementia or something like that where they need to be taken care of around the clock. And these individuals need to feel safe. There's even organizations that are out there to try to stop all the malpractice nursing home facilities. These facilities need to be getting rid of and improved in a major way. In my opinion, I have witnessed an independent living facility, but the facility wasn't everything it seemed to be. The individuals seemed to be happy that they had a home and that they could live in this environment, but the environment didn't seem very social or very welcoming for them. It was in a bad area, and that's how many of the facilities are. They are in bad urban areas where there's not a lot for the senior citizens to do. Now, I've done research on an organization and a concept that is called Village. The Village concept allows elderly people to be able to live in their own home. And under this living circumstances, there's organizations that can come and take them to the grocery store or even help them around the house with their daily activities. This type of organization is good for the elderly community. Senior citizens need to feel like they can go about their daily lives without relying on a family member, and that's what the village concept does. See, around the country, there is a steady decline in the amount of quality facilities that are out there for senior citizens. Senior citizens can't just be out on their own living or doing what they need to do. They need to be taken care of. And with the low budget that there is out there today, that doesn't seem like there is going to happen as often or as necessary. See, I feel like the solution needs to be made that we need to assess the conditions that some of the senior citizens are in and try to develop the best possible facilities. Continuing community facilities. This type of facility is a great facility. It incorporates assisted living, independent living, and skilled nursing living. These three things are the core of the type of things that senior citizens need. It incorporates all three, and they can stay within one general area throughout their entire lifespan or the end of their life. This allows them to pretty much feel safe and in a home-like community where they can thrive for the rest of their life. They can even be in close proximity to one of their spouses who may need additional care than they do. Like if your spouse needs skilled nursing but you can live on your own and independent living, if you're both within the same general area in this type of community, then you'll feel more comfortable about living there and you'll be able to move in without any hesitation or second guessing. And that's what senior citizens need in today's world. They want to feel safe and that they will be taken care of and they don't need to rely on family members. That is what we need to do as a whole, is to develop more of these continued living communities so that we can develop a strong environment for our elderly citizens.